The landscape benefits greatly from the use of short perennial plants. Perennial flowers that stay relatively small throughout the year make for a more complex and visually appealing garden design. Beautiful short flowers make a statement in garden borders, and low-growing perennials are perfect for edging borders, decks, and pathways. When planted between and around taller plants, these small perennials help create a fuller appearance and hide ugly gaps. All of these perennials are no more than 16 inches in height. Number 1. Moss Phlox. Moss Phlox is famous for the variety of its beautiful small flowers, which are among the best we've ever seen. But that's not all. When the moss phlox flowers, the earth becomes a riot of color. The 3 to 6 inch tall plants of moss phlox have lush, beautiful green foliage that resembles moss and blanket the ground. This low-growing perennial is a welcome sight in the garden at any time of year. Hardy in climate zones 3 to 8. Number 2. Eastern Pasque flower. Pasque flower is a lovely early bloomer that brings color to the spring garden with its single bell-shaped flowers of blue, white, or purple. After a long winter, this flower's early bloom provides a pleasant food supply for pollinators, like bees and butterflies. The typical height of an Eastern Pasque flower is 3 to 10 inches, and its maximum height is usually no more than 12 inches. Plants that are hardy in zones 4 to 7. Number 3. Pussytoes. This native perennial grows slowly and needs little care. The mat-forming perennial Pussytoes is most notable for its attractive foliage, which grows to a height of 6 to 12 inches on average. Small, white, fluffy flowers that look like cotton swabs or pin cushions are featured. Flowers from the Pussytoes plant may not be eye-catching, but the birds and butterflies still love them. Not only can Pussytoes survive in poor soil and partial shade, but they are also resistant to most pests and diseases. Pussytoes flowers thrive in zones 3 to 8. Number 4. Rose Vervain. It's also called verbena sometimes. Little, vividly colored flowers with 5 petals bloom in flat clusters atop the foliage of rose vervain. This natural flower puts on quite a show when it blooms, drawing in swarms of beneficial insects like butterflies and bees. In addition to looking great in clusters or as a border plant, rose vervain can reach a height of 6 to 18 inches. It thrives in a variety of planters and baskets because of its adaptability. Plants in hardiness zones 5 to 9 are unlikely to die. Number 5. Dianthus. If you've ever seen Dianthus in a spring garden, you know why we can't hit enough of these beautiful, dainty blooms. The low-growing and low-maintenance Dianthus are a jewel for any garden. These little blossoms come in a wide range of hues, from pink to white to purple to red to even black. But the ones that really stand out are the multicolor types that feature striking color contrasts. The average height of a pink is 6 to 12 inches, and its fragrance is reminiscent of fragrant cloves. The hardiness zone range for most Dianthus is 4 to 8. Number 6. Foamflower. Foamy-looking flowers provide excitement and beauty to this low-growing perennial, but it's the leaves that really stands out. Most cultivars of foamflower don't get taller than a meter, and the plants themselves rarely exceed that height. Early spring is when you'll notice the blossoms rising above the leaves. Since foamflowers thrive in partial shade, they are an excellent choice for underplanting larger shrubs and perennials. These are hardy in zones 4 to 9. Number 7. Dusty Miller. Dusty Miller is another plant cultivated for its unique foliage. Its leaves are heavily split, silvery, and slightly fuzzy. The leaves have a fuzzy, wool-like texture and look like miniature antlers. The little yellow or white flowers are typically removed by gardeners so that the focus remains on the impressive foliage. When used as a ground cover around more eye-catching flowers, Dusty Miller plants lend a gentler, more subdued aesthetic to the garden. In hardiness zones 8 to 11, Dusty Miller does well. Well, thanks for watching video from Catchy Garden. Don't forget to click like and subscribe button to always support our channel. You can also turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos from us. We'll see you in the next videos.